All right, I'm here with my man, main objective. So, we starting off light, starting off easy. Some introductions. Tell
Okay.
us who you are, what you do.
Oh man, Jermaine Clark, man. Main objective fitness, main objective wellness. I'm a personal trainer, but once I got my first boxer years ago, I became a strength and conditioning coach to a lot of Philadelphia fighters. So that's what I do. They still call me a strength and conditioning coach, but I'm a trainer. I was a personal trainer, group fitness instructor, business owner. That's what I do.
Nice, nice. So, who have you worked with as far as boxers?
I'll try to start from the beginning. T.I. Kennedy, Miguel Cartagena, Jerome Conquest, Thomas Lamont Cornflake, Tevin Farmer. We got Jason Sosa. We got Anthony Bergen. We got my man, what is Todd Brunson. Todd Brunson. Who else? I work with Tito Serrano. Oh man, Joey DeWecco. Oh man. Oh, Mark Dawson.
Nice.
Junior Wright. Yeah, that's about it. Well, they just can't come to mind right now, but yeah,
You got a resume on you.
Yeah. Little bit.
A little bit. Humble brag, humble
Little
brag.
bit. Yeah.
What's some of the challenges doing strength and conditioning strictly for the boxing community, though?
Strictly for the boxing community. Um, when you do the strength and conditioning, um, the losing weight part shouldn't be part of the strength and conditioning.
Mm,
That's how I feel. A lot of fighters is fixated on losing weight when they're in camp, and to me, that takes away from what they're trying to do overall.
right,
The last thing you should be worried about is hitting weight. The last thing you should be doing is hiring a strength and conditioning coach to help you hit weight. Because if you think about it, back in the day, let's say Sugar Ray Leonard, all those dudes, they didn't have strength and conditioning coaches. They held themselves liable to get out there to go run. They held themselves liable to go out there to watch what they ate.
right.
That's just how I feel about it, as far as strength and conditioning coach. So you gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta hold yourself initiative. You gotta take the initiative, and then you just gotta stay in the gym. Especially if you one of those active fighters that's fighting a lot, right? 2 to 3 times a year, or three or 4 times a year. You
Right.
should be in shape all the time. You should. Fitness is your lifestyle. If you want a long career, that's how I feel about
Right.
it.
Even
Yeah,
in general, honestly.
yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, so you feel like guys shouldn't be looking to you to lose weight. They should be doing that
No.
themselves.
Well, the thing is, when I first started working with the boxers, I was just like, yeah, well, don't worry about it. I'll make sure you be on weight. But then, I had like I said, not too many of my boxers when it came to making weight. I never had a boxer that wasn't on weight by fight night. Now, I had boxers where before the weigh-in, we were out there sweating that shit out,
Mm,
spitting in the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I did. So it's not like what you're doing in the gym, because we know what you're doing in the gym, because we're watching you in the gym.
right,
It's what you're doing. Is what you're doing when you're not around us.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, especially when you're in camp, they say, well, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. And that's the one. I guess that's the one thing about having a strength coach. If you got a good strength coach, a good strength coach is gonna watch what you eat.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, if we in camp, we in camp. That's how I feel. Like some people just hire a strength coach, and he's local. Not
Right.
mean by local, but you know what I mean. He's not a real strength coach. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
He's
a
just
lot of
kind of
people
in
get these
proximity.
exactly. A
Right.
lot of people get this strength coach and personal trainer shit mixed up. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? There's a
okay.
big difference. There's a big difference between personal training and strength coach.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A personal trainer, they gonna give you a routine to go through. A strength coach is gonna is going to individualize what you're trying to do or what needs to be done, and that's something that the strength coach and the boxing coach talks about. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like Jermaine, can you get him to be more mobile? Can you get him to be more loose? Can you get him a little bit faster? One thing I never told a boxer in my life is I want to get you stronger so you can start knocking people out.
It's not quite how that works.
It's not how it works. Like I said, in boxing, and I learned that the hard way because I had some great camps. I had some, like every camp to me, but my best camps are the longest camps.
Okay.
You know what I mean by that? Like the 6 to 8
The
weeks.
6 to 10 weeks.
Those,
Yeah, right.
those are the best ones for me because after the first couple weeks, they get in shape. They get in shape. Everything else is a breeze. Now we having fun. The hard part is getting in that ring. Everything else is done. We on weight. We're close to weight. I had boxers come in close to weight 2 weeks before. You know what I'm saying? So they chilling. So now it's just you just gotta watch what you're doing out. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's all about
maintain it.
And maintain it exactly. But the longest ones for me was the best ones for me was the longest ones.
Nice.
And then we went away. Like we went away to Cali.
Right.
I remember me and Tito went away to Cali. He was out there for like maybe like he was out there forever, but I came out there for like 4 weeks just to do camp. Best camp of my life, bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I mean, he lost that fight, but I think he won that fight. But
Politics, you know how that goes.
You know how that go.
Judging.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You've seen some iffy judging this weekend. We'll get to that.
Oh,
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Well, give me like one or two of your favorite stories during, your strength and conditioning with some of these boxers.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you a funny one. So we got everybody knows T.I. Kennedy. T.I. Kennedy, like I said, when I got T.I., one of the best boxers to come out of Philly. To me.
Right.
But a lot of people might dispute that. But like far as when I first started working with T.I., he was still young. He was a dog. So we got the Rigondeaux fight. So we got the Rigondeaux fight on we had, I think it was 5-6 weeks. We got that fight. Bro, he had to lose 32 pounds.
Damn. Sheesh.
32 pounds.
What was the fight at?
Oh, I think it was like, what was it like? Maybe like, what was that, 115, 116 or something like that?
Oh,
maybe?
like 118? I think that's
118. Yeah, it's like 118. Yeah, 118 or something like that back then.
Shit.
Like I said, he was my smallest boxer. No, Miguel was my smallest boxer. So I didn't, back then, I was just like, damn, he could really get down to that. And then, like Dr. Nowitzki, he was like with Top Rank. He was like, that's why we hired you. I'm just like, well, bro, listen. So when I got T.I., my first boxer, me being uneducated about the whole strength and conditioning thing, a lot of the strength and conditioning shit I learned was on the job training. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit you're not gonna like. I learned a lot from the boxing coaches on how to put the workouts together. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody say, like a lot of people's hiring strength and conditioning coaches now, which I think is bullshit, if you ask me.
Fair enough.
If you got a coach that knows what you're doing, that knows what he's doing, then especially early in your career, no,
right.
I don't think you need a strength and conditioning coach at all. Because one, how you pay them? A lot of these
facts.
We ain't going to even get to that.
You're not even paying the coach, but
the coach is invested in you. He ain't getting no real money yet. So, and that's how it goes with strength and conditioning. Like far as paying somebody strength and conditioning, and a lot of times it also depends on the boxer too. Like far as because a lot of people, you can't trust a lot of people out here with. Remember what they say back in the day? My word is bond. Back in the day, that shit don't exist anymore.
Nah.
And especially in boxing.
Nah.
And, a lot of people. Yeah. So anyway, back to T.I. So he comes in, just like, damn, we got work, bro. So I had to. So that we stayed at the Newtown Athletic Club. So there was like a training facility there. So this was in Bucks County.
Okay.
So I had to stay with him in his hotel to make sure. So we trained four times a week, twice a day. One strength and conditioning in the morning. Came back, rested, went back out to do his cardio to get the weight off
Okay.
in the evening. And like I said, I was uneducated. But what I know now is probably the dumbest shit I ever did, like far as strength and conditioning. Because I never would have did that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But then I'm listening to these people, and I'm just happy to be,
Right.
damn, oh,
It's your first big
title
opportunity.
fight, yeah, I could get put on. Yeah. So, no. But like I said, it was a struggle. Like I said, we got it off. The Tion was probably the best shape Tion ever's been in his life. But then, drain,
Okay.
drain, drain. Didn't have nothing.
Dang.
Didn't have nothing. Yeah, but I don't think, like I said, me and Tion, we talk about it all the time. I joke sports. I like Tion. You can get your ass whipped anyway. You know what I mean? Like it's levels.
Right.
We know that it's levels, and like I said, I never heard of Rigadao up until
That
Tion fight.
Right.
Never seen it. And then, like I said, I follow boxing. Never watched boxing. I'm just like, who the fuck is this? Yeah. So he
Yeah.
dropped Tion like 4 times in 2 rounds.
Dang.
Yeah. And I'm just like, and then you come from seeing Tion rumble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then this is blah blah blah. Down once. Okay, Tion, we still in it. Blah blah blah. Twice. I'm just like,
Right. Right.
yeah. So and we talk about it all the time, and it was just like Tion, and then like I said, Tion was just like, I wasn't ready. I mean, but then you can't turn down
Right.
that
Right.
type of opportunity, like far as monetary wise.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a check.
So yeah. A little nice one too. You know what I mean? But he wasn't ready. But then that's when we come to find out he had the detached retina, so he really couldn't. Because he would have came back. I think he would have bounced back nice after that. Like after that fight, he would have bounced back nice because you don't want that shit to happen to you again.
Right. Right.
That's one thing about it, is how you respond.
Yeah.
I think Tion would have responded nicely to it because he was ready to get back in the ring after that. But done.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
Crazy.
as far as the him being drained part and how the fight went, you yourself, do you feel some personal responsibility for that?
No.
Okay.
No. And that's the one thing. So one thing I learned. My job is not to make sure you're on weight. My job is, I know what you're fighting. I know you're fighting, what is this, 6, 8, 10, 12 rounds. My job is to get you ready for the long haul.
Right.
My job is not, and like I said, I was having him out there running and all this other shit. That's not where it's at. And that's one thing I would like to tell boxers. All that running shit that you're doing, that 6 to 8 miles, anything over 3 to 4 miles, you're overdoing.
Right. I tell my guys all the time, 3 miles.
That's what I try to tell them. That shit look good. That's all.
Right. Especially
that's
for the
what I
gram
tell
now.
yes, that shit look good. But like I said, what people understand is once you start burning a certain amount of calories after you get to a certain distance, and that's what these people did. That's what they understand. So we was out there running 5, 6 miles.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? Like that miles. This was maybe 12 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
like 2011, 2012, something like that.
Yeah. So this is when I first came into the game. It was just like, nah. I wish I could have went about it differently. You know what I'm saying? Because the more boxers I work with, the more time I spent in fitness and strength and conditioning. I was just looking back and I was like, damn, what the fuck was I doing? You know what I'm saying?
How could you know? Right?
Right. But that was the last time I ever questioned myself as a strength and conditioning coach.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing about it. That's what boxers don't understand is when the boxer lose, everybody feels that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The boxer might not think that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in there. getting
Right.
fucked up. And like they say, boxing is a lonely sport. When my guys lost, and mind you, in all those years that I work with, I have two losses
Right.
when I work with guys. Two people lost. Three. Tion, Miguel lost one time under me, and then Tito.
Okay.
But other than that, I haven't had no one lose. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? And that's not like good to me. Like not of the saying that I'm taking credit for that,
Right.
but like we was all on the same page with shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like they was willing to work. Now I done met some boxers that
Be on that
of
book.
that bullshit,
Yeah. Yeah.
that bullshit, and it's just like I said, like you said before, social media is crazy out here. It's crazy.
It's only getting
It's
worse.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
only
No,
getting
we're
worse.
doomed. We're doomed.
It's
No,
only
we're
getting
doomed.
worse.
We're doomed. In the fitness world, in the boxing world, we're doomed. And it's going to be hard. It's already hard for people like me and you to get recognized because we refuse to get beside ourselves with the dumb shit.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. Like I have a way of doing things. I'm not going to go out here. I'm not going to go do some stupid shit. Go do some sit-ups on a fucking chandelier or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
goofy
not.
shit.
I'm not. No, that's not. That we don't do shit like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I didn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I respect my craft. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm not doing that shit for social media. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, that was a funny story about Tion. Tion. I think he would. If he wasn't for that retina, he would have what you call it.
He would have came
So
back.
I think they got him that fight like to because they knew they knew
Okay.
they knew. You know what I'm saying? When you get your physical and shit like
Right,
that, especially
That's a
they
good
know.
point. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? They know. So it's just like, well, look, let's get him this joint now.
Right.
Hopefully he'll compete, make some money, he'll have some money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good move. That was a good move by docking him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But y'all never got back in the ring after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
So,
shit happens.
yep.
I mean, he's found success outside, so.
Yeah. But like I said, I know that shit hurt. Though.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like I said, when everybody lost, we took the losses too. But like I said, boxers, the last thing they do is look in the mirror
Yeah.
after
A lot
loss.
of them. Yeah. It's a
you
lot
know
of
what
finger
happens.
pointing.
Yeah, but you know what happens is
Yep.
new coach here, new coach there. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I got fired. I got fired a few times.
I mean,
I
I
got
feel like
fired
that's
a few
part of
times.
what's gonna happen. Honestly.
Yeah. And then especially with the strength and conditioning, that gets pointed out all the time.
Right.
Oh, he looks winded.
Right.
Oh, he didn't have that pop. He didn't have that bounce. No, he probably was still fucking the whole time he was in camp. But okay,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
But okay.
So many
You know what I mean?
factors
But
play into that.
yeah. That's why when people, if once you get to a certain point in your career, you need to go away.
Right.
You need to go away. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, even when my brother Jerome, he used to get fight dates. I was like, bro, just come stay at the crib 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Some people don't want to be away.
Right.
Some people just can't be away. You can't be away, not gonna want to be away if you're not used to being away. That's how I feel about it. A lot of these dudes were just like, what? 2 weeks at your house for what? To lock in, bro.
Right.
Like lock
Pretty
in.
much.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I said, my strength and conditioning days is with boxers is done, bro.
Yeah.
There's probably one boxer out here I would still work with, honestly. And he's in Atlanta. And that's Javon. If like I said, 'cause me and his dad talk all the time. So if his dad ever
Javon
called me, Woodward, yeah. So if he ever, that's the only probably boxer I would probably work with again, honestly. Yeah. Because it's like, building is difficult now.
Yeah.
Like, building is difficult with anybody anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so I don't have that type of time or patience to build with boxers anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't blame you. I
Yeah.
don't blame you. It gets tough, especially with everybody kind of looking for the next guy on Instagram or looking for this or that, or they
Right.
want to be with the cool kids. They want to be in this person's camp. They want to be in this
Right.
person's gym. They kind of just want to follow
So
trends. Yeah, it gets tough to
right.
keep guys.
So how do you deal with that?
How do I deal with it? I mean, I am me. You know what I offer, especially guys that have been with me. You know who I am. You know what I offer. If you want to do a move a certain way, just go ahead, do your thing, and you know,
Right.
just be ready to hear I told you so. That's it. Like I'm not gonna stress about. I'm not gonna stress about it. Like I got enough.
Right.
I got people that actually believe and know what I do. And then if you want to question it and go on your own way, go on your own way. You grown.
Right. Now, do you have that happen though? Like where they feel as though you're not getting them to the point where they want to be at.
All right. Yeah. So I had a guy. The plan was to go on this break for the holidays, whatever, because we was rolling all year. So, I decided like we could fall back for a little bit, recuperate, enjoy your family, enjoy this break. So the plan was to come back mid-January, get rolling for the Golden Gloves, and then, go pro probably that summer. He comes back in February. He's supposed to fight at like 138, 140. He comes back 175. Yeah, he comes back around 175. So I'm like, what happened? No explanation. I'm like, whatever. We here now. All right, so we're going to spend these next couple months trying to get back in shape. So now the Golden Gloves is off the table because you're not making it. You're not making it in February, and you came back late, and you got about 30 pounds overweight. So we're not making that. So we start slow. I just tell hit the bag, do little bit of this, little bit of that, and we're gonna just
Full
start.
reset.
We're gonna start just shedding the pounds, and then we'll see where we at in the summer, because we was discussing going pro in the summer. So probably about 2 months later, he start acting weird. You know how they get. Start acting funny, I guess, because I had him on the bag and doing conditioning stuff and just kind of trying to get him back into shape. Not really like
Right.
sparring here and there, but not really like, we can't do much
Hard.
else. You got to get back in
Right.
shape.
Right.
So then eventually, long story short, he takes it amongst himself to, kind of shy away from me and go to someone else around. Someone that you and I know that's around that, that chirps a lot. You probably already know who it is, but yeah, somebody that was always around that chirps a lot. And yeah, so, long story short, they decided to leave. They tried to have this talk while I'm working with clients. I'm like, I'll talk to you later. And we never actually got to speak like that, but I already knew what it was.
So what ended up? So did anything pan out for him?
He hasn't fought even amateur since. He ain't did shit since.
Crazy.
Not a damn thing. Every now and again, I see him getting punched on the ground, but that's about it.
They don't get it. They don't get it, bro.
Got to be over 30 now. Got to be over 30 now. So, yeah, his time is dwindling. But
yeah, pretty much.
You know how that goes. I'm not gonna boo-hoo about it. I'm not gonna care about, like, you do your thing. You grown. We grown men.
Right.
Like, if you want to go away, then look, you see where you at now.
Yeah. That's funny.
It is what it is. But you got any advice for some up and coming strength and conditioning coaches that want to get into boxing?
Get everything in writing.
They ain't not even about strength and conditioning. It's about contracts.
I mean, it's because the funny thing is you don't want to, like, it's cool to be like, oh, I'm working with him. I got this dude. Because at one time, bro, I had, like I said, every morning for like 3 months, I had Jason Sosa, Tevin Campbell. That's when I was even working with Eric Hunter. I forgot him. Eric Hunter I was working with around that time. Todd Brunson, all of them in one gym, bro. You know what I'm
Dang,
saying? In one gym. But
that's a star-studded gym.
right, but then at the end of the day, I work with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I'm making some money. I'm making some money, but it wasn't
What it should have been.
shit didn't really shit didn't really add up. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I probably got paid more. I probably was stuck around longer if shit was in writing. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? But that was my fault. You know what I'm
right,
saying? That
right,
was my fault because one, like I said, I was young. I was excited that people wanted to work with me.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I got paid. You know what I'm saying? I got paid, but then it wasn't like I was charging them personal trainer rates.
Mm,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? When I should have been charging them camp rates.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, oh, well, I'll sell you these many sessions, such and such, opposed to I should have been like, listen, we got 6 weeks. This is what it's going to be for the 6 weeks. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But like I said, and I loved it. I loved it, but you get you get burnt out fast. A lot
Mm,
of times, and that's just anything in life. If shit not in writing, like you get burnt out fast. And I got burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, free tickets to the fight, hotel room, you get your little stipends, such.
right.
Shit don't keep the lights on, bro. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So like my whole thing is like don't do anything like because you knew him or you want to do because that's gonna make you look good. Or no, so or that's gonna open more doors for you. You gotta open doors for yourself. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like even to this day, people like, oh, you used to work with such. So
right.
like most of my like far as stability came from personal training,
Hmm.
not with these the boxing dudes. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? They say all it takes is like one boxer, but then you set. No, because what if that boxer feel like he gonna take you with him?
right.
People switch,
All the
and
time.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Not with me, but I've seen other people go work with other strength and conditioning coaches, and then they come back.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But then a lot of times I used to take it personal and be like, no, that's part of the business. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you just got to be like, it's part of the business.
yep.
And that's how I used. So it wasn't even like, all right, let's get back to work then. You know what I'm saying? When
Right,
out of sight, out of mind, I didn't even talk about whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've been fired and rehired at least 10 times when I was dealing with boxers.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because they don't think they gonna impulse. You know what I'm saying? They
Hmm.
not even like thinking at the time because they lost.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So they ain't even let that loss resonate before they start running around and making decisions. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So like I said, I would never come back to boxing again. Nah, I
I
love it
don't
though,
blame you.
but nah,
So you telling me you'll
nah,
never do a camp for free and hoping to get a shout out?
no, no, no. No, like that shit. No, listen, bro. That shit's only for the time being. That shit's for the day. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Because
literally
after
the day that story goes.
you get on,
24
you get
hours.
on. Yeah, I'm with my strength and conditioning coach.
And
What happens? You get a
right,
bunch of likes. You get a couple followers. You know what I'm saying? But if ain't nobody jumping in my inbox and be like, "Yo, I want to work with you," how's that benefiting me? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been on social media for what? Since, man, we've been making videos, man. We've been making videos since fucking MySpace. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
And then, like, if I ain't go viral yet, bro, I'm never going viral. That's
Right.
how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll take a little thought, but like I said, bro, I need money, man. Like, I need financial stability. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if this shit let's just say if this shit blacks out today, this shit go off the grid. All these so-called creators, all these so-called influencers, how they getting paid then if this shit go away?
Exactly. They got nothing tangible.
Nothing, nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's how I see it. I don't know, man. It's like boxing is crazy, man.
It
Like
is.
I
It's
said,
a crazy, crazy world.
I stay in my lane. Like I said, I done seen some fucked up shit. Like I said, and from not in boxing, but just from the boxer.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I done seen some fucked up shit. I just be like, damn, this shit is crazy out here. I was just glad just to be the strength and conditioning coach.
Right. I don't got to deal with that extra shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was just be like, damn, homeboy really did that? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've heard some
Hmm.
horror stories.
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple horrible coaches out here too, but like I said, I ain't gonna even get into that.
That's a story for another time. We know a few.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
know we know some strength and conditioning coaches that call themselves boxing coaches now. Yeah, we know. So
Yeah,
moving on, we're gonna start talking
yeah.
about that top rank card. I just want to get your thoughts on it. Like, did you see the whole card?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I did. One for me, uh, that Foster joint is crazy. I don't know, like that can't be real.
That's a real
Like,
robbery right there.
yeah, like that can't be real. And I'm just like, am I half asleep? I'm like, what is going on
Right.
right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
crazy.
It was a blowout. It was a blowout. It
It
was a
was
blowout.
like 11 to
Yeah,
1,
yeah,
10 to 2
yeah,
max.
yeah. If that, I don't even think it's 10-2.
Right,
I
right.
nah,
Like
nah.
if you're
If you
being
wanna,
nice,
you
right?
wanna
If
be
you're being
fair,
nice,
right? You wanna, yeah, you wanna give. Okay, buddy, here, take
right,
that.
right.
But nah.
It
But
wasn't close to me
I,
either.
yeah. But how would they rectify that? Like they can't. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
I mean, the best I think they can do. They said they're reviewing it. The WBC is reviewing it, so reviewing it. But
how long? Stevie Wonder seen that shit, bro. How long that shit take to be reviewed?
I don't know, man. They said they're reviewing it, so I think the best case will be a no contest and Oshaki
No
keeps his belt.
concept. Keeps his belt. Right. Dang. That's crazy.
But I mean, I feel like that's cool and all, but then again, I just did this 10-week camp, fought this guy for 12 rounds just for a no
And then
contest
y'all,
because
and
y'all
then
are
y'all,
fucked up.
no, yeah, that's malarkey. Yeah, nah,
Right.
that's crazy. Yeah, but so how do you feel about um Keyshawn?
Keyshawn's fight was good. Like I don't think he was ready for that type of fight, and when he got that
You
type
mean
of fight,
far as the pressure, like
yeah,
far as the him coming forward nonstop?
yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
Keyshawn thought he
yeah.
probably was gonna have to do a little something more, but I feel like he thought he was gonna have an easier fight than that. But once he locked in and settled down, I think he handled it pretty well.
Now, but do you think the ref could have done a better job at refing?
I could say that, but then we don't like the ref to get too involved either. So it's like pick
Right,
your poison. It's like, all right, you want the ref to get in there and get involved, or you want him to kind of stay out the way and let these guys fight it out. So I'd rather him
right,
stay out the way and let him fight it out than kind of like intervening himself and like making him the deciding factor to the fight.
right. So now, is he ready for the likes of Tank or?
Huh?
I'll put it like this. I'm glad he didn't say nobody name
Facts. After.
at the end of the fight. At
Right.
the end of the fight, I was like, okay, because I thought he was gonna get on it, but I think he was more like, I really didn't put on a good show tonight. Now, if he would have cleaned this dude up, I think he would have been screaming
But that's the
that
thing.
Tank
Like
shit
I think he
again.
did put on a good show. The dude was tough as shit.
But is it a good show or because he was hitting him with some shit, bro?
He did get hit a lot, but we saw that he
Yeah.
is tough. That's cool. Like he got to clean that
Now,
up. He
do
got to
we
clean
think
that up
he
for
got?
sure.
Do we think he could punch or no?
I think he could punch, but he doesn't have that power that he
You know,
think he
got that
got.
KO power.
That he
Right,
think
right,
he got. Right. He knocked out a
right,
couple
right,
cans early, and now he think he punching.
right,
Like no, you
right,
don't. You got to beat people up, and that's fine.
right.
Everybody don't got
Yeah.
that knockout
You
power
got
like
wear, you
that.
got wear, you got wear him down.
Right. And boy
You
had a
got wear him
chin
down.
anyway. He's a rugged
Yeah, Chad.
Mexican. Like
Yeah, yeah. Plateless face.
Mexicans are
Yeah,
fucking known for that. They fight
yeah,
you. They fighting you all night.
yeah,
So I think he did fine after he settled down into it. It looked like he got buzzed like somewhere in the mid rounds, but he
yeah.
handled it. But I think
Was the skin?
he needs to step up now, but not he little
So now,
steps.
but so what do you? So what do you think when is it time to step up? Like far as like, all right. So we gonna give you how many tomato cans and cashiers do you got to fight before we give you A test.
All right, so I think that was his first guy that wasn't like this. Not his first like not non-tomato can, but it's the first guy that was like, all right, we're testing you now. We're gonna see where
So
you at
that you
now.
think that was somewhat of a test
I think that was
for him.
his first test to see if he's ready for maybe like a gatekeeper now or like a previous champion, something like
Right.
that. Between that and Pedraza, those two was like his. All right, well, we're testing you now. Now we're gonna
Do
step you
he
up.
do he beat a Pedraza 6, 7 years ago?
Yeah, yeah, I think
I'm
he
just
can.
he beats Pedraza.
Yeah, yeah, I think he beats
He
that
beats a young
Pedraza.
Pedraza.
Yeah, I think he beats a young Pedraza. I think he beats him in the tough fight, but I think he outskills him. I think he
Okay.
outskills him. I think he outskills him into a decision, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but I think I
All
like
right.
people think I give Keyshawn a hard time sometimes, but I really think he's good. I just think he thinks he's better than he is right this instant. Right,
That's how I feel about it. I'm like, all right, like Mason,
right,
uh, spectacular performance,
spectacular.
humble, humble,
Mm-hmm.
humble. He ain't calling out nobody, and that's what makes not me dislike him, but it's just like, damn, bro, like. I want to see when they talk like that. I want to see him get not punched on, but I want to see him get tested.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like I want to see him get tested when they start talking like that.
right,
Like I don't want to see him get to that fight that they're talking about and then get fucked up. You know what
right.
I'm saying? I want to see him get like touched or fucked up before that. So at least they know, like, or at least your coach knows that, like, damn, maybe he is built for this shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And I think
I
that
don't.
fight for Keyshawn showed that he's built for a step up now.
After this, you kind of have to. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you
how
have
I
to.
feel.
You can't go
You
back
have
to a
to.
fucking can.
You can't go back to
You
a
gotta go
fucking
back to a.
can.
You gotta go to a champ like a previous champion or a contender or something. Like
Right.
this is time to step up.
Right.
And I think he can handle it.
So,
Depending, I mean, they'll have to be careful with who they give him, but I think he can handle a step up.
I don't know.
Cause
There's a lot of people out there that I could.
like who?
Hey,
Like who?
I would give him. Oh man, what's the boy name? Oh my God, hold on. What's the boy name? I would give him shit. He'll come to me. He's over in he for the zone. Uh, he'll come to
130
me. The 130. He'll come to me.
at the
He'll come to
zone.
me.
Shit, I don't know why I'm blanking now too.
Yeah,
I know that
yeah.
the zone fighters, but I'm blanking.
I mean, I don't think he's ready for like the likes of like no Lomo or anything
Mm-mm.
or anything. I don't think no.
Nah, not yet, not yet.
No. So what do homie fight at? Conlon. What's he fight at?
Who is it?
What weight class? Conlon.
Conlon.
Yeah.
I think he's 30, 35. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Conlon.
That might be a good one.
Yeah, that could be a good one. But he mostly fighting like the UK overseas, right?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. That's
I don't
somebody I
know.
think Keyshawn could beat too. Yeah, I think that's a
You
good
think he'll
fight.
beat him?
I think he can. I think he can.
I think you giving him more what you call it than you should be right now, bro.
Nah. Like then
No.
we seen Colin get like fucking smoked
Yeah.
by Lee Wood. Like, and then he got smoked again right
I,
after that, right?
I forgot about that. All right. Yeah. All right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
like
right.
I think Keyshawn could get at him. Like we
Yeah,
can't
but
act
why
like
not?
Keyshawn's a slouch. Like he's not that young. He's not that small. Like
Well, that's the thing. I don't like I said, boxing, bro. Like a lot of these, what I tell people all the time, like a lot of these opponents are paid for. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like, and people don't understand when I tell them that. They're like, what do you mean? You just bring somebody in to get beat up on? I'm like, no, they bring somebody in with the expectancy
mm-hmm.
that he should whoop on his ass. There's expectancy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And they
It's
bring
just
them
like,
in. They bring in certain guys because they know the skill sets.
right. But then it's just like, all right, you should do this to them. You should do this to him. And if
Mm-hmm.
it don't happen, then you might not be that
Right.
guy.
We got to
We gonna
rethink
give you
this.
right, we're gonna give you a couple guys to clean up. You shouldn't be struggling. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's how I feel. So, and that's how I feel about uh Shakur. But then I'm also thinking that like Shakur beat Valdez, didn't he?
Yes,
And then he beat Heron, Jamal.
yes.
So where's that Shakur at?
That's the thing. I think it's like Shakur is more of a front runner. If he got you, he's gonna go get you. If he feels any type of resistance, all right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay
right,
clean.
right,
I'm
right,
gonna stay real safe and
right.
clean. Because that guy even in the last fight clocked him with a nasty left hook. He shell right back up. He ain't throw another punch for 30 seconds.
So is he just going to be one of these boxers that's scared of the counter?
I mean, that's kind of what it's showing between the last two fights, and you're only as good as your last fight. So that's what the people are thinking, like, and that's what it's showing. It might not be true, but if that's what it looks like, that's what we gonna think.
So who do we size with now?
What do you mean?
Well, he's done, and he's done with Top Rank soon.
Yeah, that was his last fight on
So
Top Rank.
that's a, so where does he go from here?
I would say his best bet would be Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, just because he was. It sounded like he was narrowing it down between them and Mayweather.
And Mayweather,
Yeah,
right?
but I would say Eddie Hearn because of what they've done recently. They've done a great job with their guys recently. Like the past 2 or 3 years, they've been popping. They've been popping. They've been going up while every other joint's been going down.
So do they sign him? Because remember do they give him like 3 fight contract or yearly contract? How do they go about Shakur then? Because do you really give him something long term?
I think they'll give him a fight type, John. Maybe 5 fights.
Like 5 fight type, like, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but it depends. Will he
Huh.
get the money that he want and this and that? Because I could see Mayweather just throwing money at him just to get him over.
So they said Top Rank wanted to give him when he was supposed to make 3 mil per
Yeah,
fight.
5 fight deal, 15 mil, which is it's not bad. But I really think he only turned that down because of disrespect.
Disrespect.
The
Yeah.
disrespect. I think he felt
Right.
disrespected way before we heard about it.
Right.
And then, like,
Hmm.
if they offered him that before the fight and he turned it down
Right.
after the fight, with all the showing the people leaving and all the press and how the commentators acted,
You
he's
you
definitely
think
not
that was
signing
done?
now.
You think that was done purposely?
I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I doubt it. To be honest, I honestly doubt it. Bob Arum said, "Yeah, show them that shit. Show them that
Now,
in
so
your
you
own
know
hometown."
Shakur came back and said they were paid to walk out of the fight.
Shakur says a lot
Did
of
you
things.
did you read that? He
I
said they
did.
were
I did read
paid.
that, and I just said, I hope this boy shuts up soon.
Yeah. But Willie,
Because, like, no, he's too arrogant.
no.
He's too arrogant.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, bro, I don't think they got paid. Honestly, Top Rank didn't have to show it, but I think there's some truth to it.
Right.
They saw how the fight was going. They knew you wasn't going to go for the knockout by the 10th round. All right, he's going to cruise to victory. Let me beat the traffic. Let me get out of here.
That's how I feel
It's
about
like a
when I go to the
football
Sixers
event.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I go to the Sixers
same
game, if
thing.
they up by 20, two
Ain't
minutes
nothing
left
crazy going to happen.
yeah, in the fourth, I'm spinning. Yeah, I'm out.
Nobody's talking
Yeah.
about going to be like, oh, yeah, Shakur going to knock him out in the 12th. No, we saw
No.
this fight for 10
No.
rounds already. We
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's a repeat. It's a
That's the
repeat.
thing. It's like when
Yeah.
you got somebody like Tank, it's 10th round. Oh, he about to knock him out.
Anything's possible.
Anything,
Anything's
right?
possible.
Anything going to happen with
Anything's
this,
possible.
right?
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
want to miss
And
that,
it usually does.
right?
Yeah.
Because you walk out
Yeah.
of a Tank fight, by the time you make it to the car, you done missed a spectacular knockout.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah.
I don't think that's what he's getting. I think he wants to be this star, but he doesn't have the wow factor yet. So it's like, yeah, it's just business, bro.
So my thing is this with him. I think if he gets punched on or if he gets tested, like I think he'll become a better boxer. Because I think his defense, honestly, like people say he'd be on a bike and shit like that, but I really think he has defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really think he has good defense. I just think that he doesn't engage enough for me. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's
And it's
everybody's
just
thing.
like, and I can really say I never watched a whole Shakur fight like from beginning to end. Like
You almost can't. Like
right,
I'll put
and
one
then
on if I'm on the treadmill or something because I ain't going nowhere for a
right,
while.
like
So
I'm always one of them dudes. Like especially with his fights, like I'm a DVR the fuck out of it. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I'm like,
I
as
catch
soon
it
as I
later.
wake up in the morning, as soon as I wake up in the
Exactly.
morning, I'm watching that joint. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
But
that's like that's fine. Like be that, but I just wish he would stop with the extra shit. To be honest with you.
yeah, well, it's showing how immature he is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
he's very immature. I said it's like a child that got made fun of in school, so now he's just snapping back at everybody.
yeah,
Yeah,
at
it's like,
everybody. But then, as if you were his coach, how would you? What would you do about that? You know what I'm saying? It's
well,
like you got your prize fighter
judging by how he acted in that corner, he ain't gonna listen to
in
me
that
anyway.
corner.
He ain't gonna listen to me anyway. So what can I say?
Yeah.
His
Right,
emotions gonna get in the way.
right,
He's just gonna be emotional. I could tell him everything I need to tell him. By the time he get home and see that
right.
next tweet pop up,
He
he right back at it. He gonna do whatever he
he
want.
want to do. He
Yeah,
gonna do whatever he wants. Man, that's crazy.
I would try to tell him
Uh,
like, yo, critics are critics. That's what they do. The more you react
that's
to
what
them,
that's
the more they're
that's the
gonna
job.
fuck with you.
Right, right.
Like if you just shut
That's
up and let this
crazy.
shit blow over, they'll be talking about the next thing in a week.
But that's the thing though. I would just shut it down. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like I'll just shut it down. Then you're not walking away. You're gonna get your head right. You know what I'm saying? Because I really think
right,
he need to get his head right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like this, like shut social media down. You know what I'm saying? You
right.
get a fight date. You get a fight date. Come back stronger. That's it. Like
And
that's
that's
not
the
giving them
thing.
something to
Like
talk about.
that's the thing. It's like you just got a week of press for being boring. You don't have to do all that. At the end of the day, they still talking about you.
Right,
At
right,
the end of the day, you can still kind of get some leverage. Like, yo, they still talking about me a week later, and I'm boring.
right.
So it's like, bro,
Yeah,
just let it go.
right.
You made your money. You
Yeah,
doing your thing. You about to sign a lucrative deal. You don't have to snap back at everybody talking this hood shit to people that like for what? You
right.
tweeting like gangster shit. Like nigga, you've been in
Yeah,
the
like
Olympics and everything. Like relax. You are a professional. You making your money.
talking.
You doing your thing. Like why now you talking about meeting people in the street. Like for what? You gonna crash out in the streets but not in the fight?
Right, right.
Go fight
Yeah, he
that
gonna
nigga with
engage.
that energy.
He gonna engage in the streets though.
It makes
He
no
gonna engage
sense.
out there. Right,
And then it's
right.
like if somebody does pull your card, now what? You lose your career because somebody tweeted?
Because of, right,
Now you get
right,
into some real street shit because somebody tweeted?
right. And you never know. You
You
never
never
know who
know.
you gonna run into.
Right.
You
What
never
if
know who you gonna
like
run into.
like I know they not like that, but you going at Cameron and Mace, guys that
Right.
especially Cameron.
It won't even be them though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the thing. It won't even be them. It's
Look,
gonna be
next time you
somebody
in
else.
Harlem, next time you in New York or something happened to you
Right.
because you want to talk too much over nothing. Because
Right.
I know they
Yeah.
wouldn't do that or nothing like that now, but it's like somebody out there is stupid enough to do stuff like that.
Yeah. And it'll be like, oh, I'm a ride for Cam. I'm a ride for Mace. You know what I'm saying?
People are stupid out
Stupid.
here, and
Yeah.
you getting
Crazy.
dumb over tweets, and they get way dumber.
Uh huh.
So it's like
Uh huh.
just chill, bro. Like you don't even got to do all
Yeah.
that. You made it out. Like you good. You don't got.
Right.
They talking about you for being boring. Imagine when you do get your shit off,
When you,
you're
yeah.
gonna be bull. So just chill.
So, one last question with him. So he fights another can, or we gotta give him a formidable opponent this time. When he gets to whoever he signs with,
Right.
that's the thing.
I
Do
think
we give him a tune up? Do we give him a tune up? Because I feel his past 3 fights was a fucking tune up. So do we give him a tune up because you're with these people now, or do we give him a formidable opponent?
If he signs with Matchroom, I think Matchroom's going to give a formidable tune-up. They're going to do somewhere in between. But like you saying, these last two guys was tune-ups, but you saw the performances. Were they? So he can't really get those tune-up guys out. It's like, that's the question everybody has. It's like, why aren't you getting these guys that are like not on your level? You're supposed to show levels. Like you're supposed to show they don't belong
them out the water. Right.
Like even if you don't knock them out, you're supposed to beat the fuck out of them. Like you're supposed to make it look like somebody like call his mama and tell her like, yo,
right. And it's not like beat the fuck out of them. Like put on a boxing clinic. You know what I'm saying? Like put on a clinic. You know what I'm saying? It's like ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Like that Jamel Herring fight, he's supposed to do that to those last two opponents.
Clinic. Exactly. He's supposed to do that from everybody, from Jamal Harris to everybody here on out.
Right.
If I ain't getting you out of here, I'm gonna punish you the whole goddamn night.
Exactly.
That's how I feel he should be fighting right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But the De Los Santos fight, terrible.
Trash.
The last fight, better, but still, it's like what are we doing? Like, are you that guy or are you not? Yeah, you're good at what you do. And we've seen you do that a million times. When are you going to show us something different? When are you going to level it up? When are you going to show us new wrinkles in your game? Because every time we see a guy get better, we've seen Crawford show something new every time. We've seen Tank show something new every time. We've seen Canelo show something new. But Canelo's like up there now, so he don't need nothing new. He just do what he do.
Right.
Like you are in the prime of your career. Like, bro, you should have been showing us a whole bag of new tricks and getting people out of there.
Facts. So he's still young. So is it
how young
still
is
has time?
He's 27.
Yeah, you're right.
Prime. He's in his prime.
Yeah, right. So
you know who else is like 27, I believe? Boots. Boots is 27.
Yeah, but come on.
And exactly.
Come on.
Exactly. But you see what he do. Even if Boots wasn't knocking everybody out, he would fuck them up.
Yeah, that would have been a walk in the park.
Right.
A walk in the park. Yeah.
It's just like what are we doing here?
I don't know, bro.
Abdullah Mason's 20. 20.
With
and he acting like he in his prime at 27.
Yeah.
He just fought a guy with like 30 fights and beat him up.
Yeah.
Never been stopped.
Yeah.
Stopped him.
Yeah. Easily.
Yeah. So when you start seeing your contemporaries, it's like, do you really belong?
But that's another thing that like it's like if he got to see what you see, you know what I'm saying? Like he got to see what everybody else is seeing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
arrogance will cloud that. Cloud that.
Yeah. No, it's ignorance. If you ask me, it's ignorance.
Yeah, it's definitely ignorance because he sees it. He just don't want to see it.
It's ignorance, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like these dudes out here, and especially ones that he calling out. Like, I don't really think he beats Haney.
I don't think it's a landslide at all. I think it's an even fight. They both gonna sit there and stare at each other for 12 rounds. Real shit. But at least we've seen Haney try to push the fight.
I think Haney will engage more. Yeah, I think Haney will engage
to go fight. We've seen him try to engage. We've seen him try to get guys out of there. That second fight with Kambosos, once he knew he got him, he tried to beat the fuck out of him. He tried to get him out.
Right.
Once he got in there with Regis, he boxed him, but he boxed him. Like he showed that there was levels. Regis was not on that level. We've seen Haney.
And I like Regis too. I was a fan. I was a fan of Regis.
Me too. I still like Regis.
Yeah.
But it's like, even with Loma, like he tried to engage. He's throwing a lot of body shots. People say he lost the fight. I think it was close. I actually thought it was a draw, but he engaged. He tried.
Wait, so he lost to Lomo twice? Am I right? So
no.
I mean, he beat Lomo. He beat Lomo twice.
No, he beat him once. It was just that one fight.
The one time, right? That one fight. So if they fight again, who are you taking this time?
Depends what Loma we get. Because if Loma isn't as patient, he's gonna win.
Right.
I think this is why I think Loma's gonna be a little more active against Tank. If when they fight, they say it's made, but I think he's seen what happened with him and Tio, and then him and Haney. It's like, all right, I got to start getting active earlier.
Right.
He's a little too patient sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. What was your favorite fight on that card, though?
um, that Mason fight.
Yeah, I think that's the
That
consensus, honestly.
that that Mason fight. His composure is amazing.
Yeah, to be
His
so young.
composure is amazing. Yeah, to be so young, his composure is amazing,
Yeah,
and I like his spacing. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like I like it. I like his spacing.
He'll be right in the pocket and slip and counter you and everything.
And he still gets that shit off. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? That's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like
ain't gotta tell me.
that's it's
It's
hard.
extremely difficult.
Yeah, especially at his age, because
Yeah,
he don't really know his grown man strength yet.
he doesn't even have it yet.
Right. So, I mean, once he gets like, oh man, 24, 25, bro,
Right around that
like I
prime
said,
age,
yeah, he's gonna be nasty.
it's gonna be nasty, bro.
If he keep growing, he's gonna be nasty. So,
Yeah,
but I don't think nobody's gonna be calling him out for
no,
sure,
no time soon, no time
for
soon.
sure, for sure. But I thought he looked good his last fight. Before
He
that,
did, and he looked
yeah,
better in this one. How you do
yeah,
that?
yeah. Well, he made it look easier
Right, but that's the thing
this
we've
time
been
around.
trying to get from Shakur. That's the same thing. I'm just saying. When you look at his contemporaries and his younger, even Carmel, you seen him
Yeah.
fight?
But he got a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He got
But
that he's there to
he's
be
like 18.
he's yeah, right, right. And that's the only thing I'm taking into consideration because he's there to be punched on.
Yeah, but if you punch him,
He
he punching you 4 times.
yeah. You gotta make sure you punch him as hard as he gonna punch you.
Yeah,
That's how I
the
feel
last
about him.
boy, not
Yeah.
not his fight that just passed, but the Cuba boy he fought before. I think his last name was Cuba. Yeah, they
Right.
was going back and forth like they was getting it, and he was getting hit. So he got a lot of
Right.
work to do. But I think he felt like I'm a dog. You're not gonna do anything to me, and I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
thing that a lot of people like.
He got a lot of work to do. But I like him. I
Yeah,
like him.
he's definitely
Yeah.
special. I think Abdul is special. I think he's special. Yeah, for sure. But who do you think Shakur should sign with though?
Um I might have to go with I might have to go to Matchroom.
Yeah,
I have to go Matchroom. I have to
no
go Matchroom.
PBC.
Nah. Nah.
Yeah,
Nah, because I think he go. Because I think they're going to do this. I think PBC protected fighters.
they
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
They did.
And I think they're going. And I think they'll do the same thing for him. I think they'll protect him too. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to be like what you just said, a formidable uh, bum or whatever
Right.
for Shakur to start off with. But I think at one point there that Matchroom would put him in there with somebody
Yeah,
that
they'll step him up for sure.
yeah, yeah. But I hope he goes. I hope he goes with Matchroom
I agree.
because I just think it's more of a like I think Top Rank and Flow and what you call it money. I think they will let him still do the same shit he's doing now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As far as
Right.
with the antics and shit like that. Like he needs somebody to like get in his motherfucking head and be like, yo, nigga, concentrate, focus.
That's it.
Like if this is something that you really want to do, man, you got to start blocking people out. You
Because I
can't
really don't think he's
like,
that far off. Like people calling him trash and this and that, that's too far. Like
nah, he
he's
ain't
not. He's
trash.
not. Like he's a
He
great
ain't.
fucking
He
boxer.
ain't. He ain't trash. He's just not applying himself.
Yeah, I
Bottom
don't
line.
think he's. I don't think
Bottom
he's
line.
as locked in as. I think he's kind of feeling himself a little too much, so he kind of just coasts at what he
But
does.
he really got the wrong people around. That's what
I
it
think
boils
so.
down to
I think
for
so.
me. He
I don't
needs.
think
He
he's
needs
listening
a
to the right people though. I don't think he's listening.
exactly. I think he need a whole change of fucking scenery.
Hmm.
That's what he needs.
Everybody's telling him he's great, so he's just gonna coast now. This is why you don't
Well,
see nothing different.
I haven't seen anything different, honestly.
I think he's
I
coasting,
haven't.
honestly.
Yeah, I
But
don't know.
we're gonna play a little game now. We're gonna say you're a promoter. You're a promoter, right? Money's no
uh,
object. So
okay.
judging, but we were just talking about where he should sign. But say you're a promoter, upstart company, right? You just getting your feet wet
Okay.
in promotion. Money's no object, but you got to build around Shakur or one of these other fighters. Tell me who you would choose. Either you take Shakur or all right. So
Okay.
would you take Shakur or Boots?
Come on.
Look, I just asked the question.
I'm taking Boots.
Fair
Come
enough.
on.
I would too. Now, are you taking a Shakur or are you taking a Bam Rodriguez? It's a little closer.
That's a good one. Oh.
Because you got to
I'm
think
going
about
Bam.
weights too.
I'm going Bam.
But do you think you could sell the lighter weight class that much? Bam is 118.
But if Shakur stays on this path, I'm not selling shit.
But you don't know. That's why you got to sign him. You got to sign him, or you could.
I got to sign. I'm going Bam.
Fair enough. I think I'm leaning towards Bam myself.
I'm going Bam.
Now, taking everything into consideration, would you go Shakur or would you sign Loma?
Loma.
Nah, I'm gonna sign Shakur because we got to take everything.
You're going to go Shakur, but because you're factoring in youth.
You damn right. Loma got about 2 points from me, bro.
All right, okay, fair enough. All right,
and Loma already has the loss and all that.
But we don't know. Nah, I can't. That's a game. That's a toss up to me.
Yeah, it's a gamble. That's why I was trying to make it close. I gotta see
in that situation. I would have to go win now with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gotta try to find my opportunity to cash out now.
Right, because
you know what I'm saying?
It's just country behind them.
Right, so I'm going to go with that one because it's just like, all right, he's going to give me what I would say 2 fights. I would say 3 fights.
Right.
Say he got 3 fights. I'm probably going to make more money off those 3 fights than I'm going to make off Shakur.
Fair enough. I would take my chances with Shakur and the youth and all that, but like you said, it's a close one. It's definitely close.
Yeah, that's just like I gotta go with the win now mentality, like the cash out mentality.
Right.
Because nothing changes with Shakur. I'm still dumping money into him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Where I could just get this 3 fights and I'm up for a little bit.
It probably would be less work too on the actual fighter itself.
Exactly.
And promoting them. Yeah, so I get that. Now, would you take Shakur or Inoue? I'm just asking, bro. You going with Japan? I got you.
I'm going with Japan.
I got you.
I mean, I wish. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing is, it's hard. Like, you want to be biased. You know what I'm saying? But I can't be biased. You know what I'm saying? Most people will be like, Shakur, because you're a biased dickhead, and I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like for the fucking love of boxing, I'm not doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No.
No, I'm going anyway. I'm going anyway because I can sell out the Tokyo Dome right now. Right.
Easily.
And he's still young enough. He's in his 30s, but he's still young enough.
Right.
He don't got the same mileage.
Another 15 fights in them. They're different, man. I'm telling you.
And I think I can get him further along the pound-for-pound list as far as getting him up in weights. So I would go Inoue as well.
Okay.
Now, let me see. Let me try to make it a little more difficult. You taking Shakur or Teofimo? Because they both do too much.
I'm going Shakur on that one.
Why is that?
I'm going Shakur. Because Lopez talks a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, he hasn't looked good to me in a while. For me, yeah, I don't think he has looked good, and I think he might be getting close to the back end of his career.
Damn, you think so?
You asking me? I think
he might be younger than Shakur. He's 26, 27.
But
he might be the same age.
He had more fights, didn't he?
Probably amateurs. I'm not sure. Because he doesn't have a ton of fights. He might have more knowledge, but he doesn't have a ton.
I think he has more big name fights than Shakur. If you ask me,
yes,
more big name fights.
But isn't that how you could sell them better? Because then they're gonna just say Shakur didn't fight nobody.
I I just don't think that he has looked good to me in the past couple years.
Fair
You know what
enough.
I'm saying? I think that whole I think
You think he
remember
went
he
down
fought.
after the Loma fight?
Yeah, yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah. I gotta Shakur with Shakur. I gotta go on youth potential and room to grow for him because, like I said, he has to change. Like for Shakur for him to move on in his career, a lot of things has to change about him. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
And
I'm gonna
that's
throw this at you.
okay.
I believe they have the same amount of fights.
Really?
Teofimo only has 22 fights,
Dang.
and
But
he's
look at the opponents
26.
though. But look at the opponents though.
Yeah,
Like you gotta look at the
he has a
opponents.
better
I
resume.
think
That's
he
the
has a
thing you
better
can
resume. You know
sell.
what I'm saying?
So you can sell that. This guy beat Loma. This guy beat this guy. This
So who's the
he beat Josh Taylor.
who's mm,
Like, can you
way
sell
way
him
better,
better?
way better. Yeah, but
I'm on
I
the
don't
fence
know.
too. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying. I'm just
That's
like
hard.
I'm
That's kind
trying
of
to.
hard.
That's a tough one
That's
because he's
kind of
had the spectacular knockout. So now it's like, could he get back on that track? Nobody's expecting that from Shakur at this point. It's like, all right,
no
whatever.
at this point. At this point, no.
Tiafimo could always make a comeback and be that guy again.
I'm going Shakur. I'm going Shakur.
No,
I'm
look,
going
I
Shakur.
don't blame you. I don't
I'm
blame
going
you.
Shakur. No.
Yeah, I think I'm on the fence about that one. Tiafimo is a little bit more of a head case to me. I don't know. He seems a little off. He seems a little like volatile. He seems volatile to me.
Now, so do you feel as though that Shakur can hit that curve and become better overall? Because one, he has to become a better boxer. Two, he has to become a better person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, I feel as though it's like for him to be that age, this shit shouldn't be going on. Like, all right, okay, he had a boring fight. How many people had boring fights? We had boring fights, and guess what? You got over it. Nigga,
That's
you was
it.
trash your last
That's
fight.
it.
You was trash. Like,
It's
when
not
are you
even
gonna
like he
do
was
this
trash.
fight?
That's the crazy part. Nobody's saying you're trash. People are just saying
You're
poor.
trash. And it's like, can we do better? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's how I feel with him. It's just like, come on, bro. When you gonna give us something? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then everybody, and then you know what I'm tired of people saying too. Boxing is hit and get hit. Shut the fuck up. He's
Fact.
boring, nigga.
Fact.
He's boring. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like stop saying that shit. You sound like a fucking casual saying that shit. Floyd did it for years. No, he didn't.
He was pretty boy first.
Exactly. No, he
He
didn't.
was snapping, and he stayed in the pocket
Yeah.
and gave that shit right back, even when he was over.
Exactly. Exactly. Stop saying that. Like stop saying that because at the end of the day, when Rigondeaux fought, Rigondeaux was boring as hell. But when Rigondeaux got you out of there, he got you out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got you out of there. Like he was boring. Like he didn't warm up to like the 6th or 7th round. I'm just like, but then I go to the kitchen, the fight's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to keep my attention, and then I'm just like, damn, if I get up, he can knock this nigga out.
Right.
I didn't feel that way with Shakur.
Yep. And that's why the people were leaving.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, if he fighting like this, damn, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is just what it is.
You believe he could hit that curve because you said you'd take him over Tio.
I'm still taking him, bro.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying that means you must believe he could get over that hump.
His whole camp, and I'm not saying if we on live TV,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and I'm giving you instructions, and you're fighting with me about it, we have to talk about that after the fight's over, because
Right.
it might be time for me to step down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a level of respect. It's just like, listen, my daughter might want to say something, but she ain't gonna say that shit out to me in public. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Right.
like some shit you just don't do. You know what I'm saying? That shit that he did in the corner, that's something you don't do, especially when you know the cameras is on you and everything else. It's a lack of discipline,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lack of it's a lack of respect that you have for your corner. That's how I feel. Like if someone's talking to you in the corner, only thing you're not talking back. You're answering questions. How do you feel? I'm fine. it shouldn't be no fucking back and forth.
Right. And I think that
You know what
comes
I'm saying?
with it being his grandpop too. Because even T.O. and his dad, they don't really go back and forth.
No real train. No, and then you could attest to this. You ain't letting that shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like no one's gonna sit up there and be like, first of all, you don't be like, listen, before that camera get over here, yo, bro, listen, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. You hired me for a reason. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Let me be the reason or let me give you instruction. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only like his shit need to be revamped as a whole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that shit ain't working, bro, fire him now. Don't
Right.
fire. Don't get rid of him now. Don't keep dragging this shit out. And then because that's gonna be your excuse every time you fucking lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what if could you imagine if he gets knocked out? What's going to be the backlash from that?
Right.
Like, just imagine he gets tested. He gets his ass whooped on. What's going to be the shit he's saying now? Oh, they paid him to walk out. What's going to be the backstory if he get his ass whipped?
It's gonna be an excuse. It's always gonna be an excuse.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. But it's just like I think I can't count him out yet. I'm gonna give him like 2 more fights, and then I'm off him.
All right. I'm gonna throw probably about 3 more names at you.
Okay.
All right. So you taking Shakur or Shushu Carrington?
I'm taking Carrington. Like
Yeah.
talent. And he's humble already. Nah, I'm taking Carrington.
I feel like this one might be closer. You taking Shakur or Jared Anderson?
I'm taking
That's
Shakur.
a tough one. That's a tough one.
I'm taking Shakur because I got to go on this one too. His resume's ass.
Well, yeah, he's still new.
His resume's
Damn
ass.
near.
His resume's ass, and he's arrogant too.
Mm-hmm.
His resume's ass. Yeah, his resume's ass. No, I'm taking Shakur on that one.
See me, I might try to just shoot for the moon and take Jared Anderson because heavyweight boxing. You know, heavyweight.
Yeah,
boxing.
because it rarely goes past fucking six rounds, and that is just like.
And we haven't seen a heavyweight move like him.
Well, who punched on him yet?
He had a previous champion on his record, with the dreads. I forgot his name, Charles something. Like
Let's give him Martin.
Yeah.
No, come
Did you
on,
see that
stop
fight?
it.
Did you see the
Bro,
fight?
stop it. Charles Martin, though.
But did you see the fight? It was a test.
Yes. It was but Charles Martin not a pushover. You know what I'm saying? Give him the African ball from PBC. What's that? Hefe
Ajagba.
Yeah.
He
Give him him.
He top ranked.
Oh yeah, top rank. Yeah, well, okay.
They right
Give him
there.
him.
They right
Give him
there.
him.
Right.
Give him him.
I think he could win. I think he could win. We seen him get outboxed by Frank Sanchez.
He wins. He go another one.
Frank Sanchez. I think he's gonna have problems with Frank. Yeah.
I just want to see them. Like, I hate watching boxing, and the shit be like, no. Now I love the knockouts. Don't get it fucked up. I love the knockouts. I love the ass whoopings. But it's just like Jared. How many wins? How many fights he had now?
Probably like 12, 13, something like that.
All right, so he ain't even up there.
That's what I was saying. Right. He's still fairly new. That's why you talking about his resume ass. Like, he's just getting started.
All right. Well, who's he fought? Tell me who's. See, and then you falling into that trap too, because
which one?
And then we go back to that question: is when do you have to start fighting somebody? How many wins do you have to get till you start fighting somebody? Or until
17 fights. 17 fights.
So that ain't 12,
that time.
bro.
You're right. It's about that time.
So that's my thing. What is that? Is there like some Padgett record exception? Like, can well, you're gonna have these many fights until we're gonna test you. You know what I'm saying?
He's past that point though. Like you said, you're right. He's past that point. But
All right.
I mean, I felt like it was a close one. I'm not really sure. I think I'm leaning. Like I was thinking about the heavyweight action. That's where the money really be at. So like you said with the Loma one, if I want to make money right now, I'm going Jared Anderson,
Right.
making big
You're
fights.
right.
But if I want the long haul, I'll probably go Shakur.
But that long haul comes with
Uncertainty.
it's a uncertainty. That's a big risk.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, that's a big risk.
it
You know what
is.
I'm saying? It's just like if you're an up and coming promoter,
Hmm.
you're an up and coming promoter, manager, you're not gonna take that gamble. You know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
said I take Jared.
You're gonna go. Like
Shoot for the moon.
you're my guy, come here, let me talk to you real fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing.
So I'll
But
probably go
yeah,
Jared Anderson.
you know what, man? I'll stay Shakur. I'm stay
All
Shakur.
right, that's cool. That's
I'm
cool.
stay Shakur. Because you know what, they gotta like I said, they will be dickheads for not. They would be dickheads to not set him down to give him an intervention.
That's
You
if
know
he
what I'm saying?
decides to
Like
fucking listen.
if they care about the asset or if they care about longevity with this dude, someone has to step in and be like, listen, bro, like you got to conduct yourself better as a professional boxer. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, or take his phone. Like, limit,
That's really all it is. Take his fucking phone. You
limit
gotta
his
limit his
phone
screen
time.
time like a
Yeah, limit
kid.
his screen time like a kid, bro. Like seriously, put a passcode on that joint. Once 8 o'clock hit, bro, you're done. Go to
Right.
sleep. You know what I mean?
You gotta
Like
put the
that's what
child
some
lock on Instagram
right,
and Twitter.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Give him a 13 and under or what you want account or something, bro, so he can't talk shit.
Yeah, he be going wild.
Yeah, it's just like Cam said the other day. He was like, "Bro, you was on the joint for 3 hours." He was like,
3 hours, bro. Just
3 hours,
tweeting.
bro. Like, oh no.
He
Like,
must
come
have his
on, man.
notifications on. He must have his notifications on. Anytime his name come up, that John going
He
off
has to.
because ain't no
He
way.
has to. Nah, he just looking for social media smoke. You know what I'm
That's
saying? It's just
it.
like take a nap, nigga. Like, come
Right.
on,
Go
bro.
to
Is
the
you
gym or
sleepy?
something. Like
Yeah.
go to the gym.
Look
Do
at some
something.
old videos. Look at some old tape
Right.
or something. I don't fucking
Film
know,
study. Do
bro.
something. Now the last name I'm
No.
gonna throw at you.
All
Taking
right.
everything into consideration. You taking Shakur or Devin Haney? Yeah, that's tough.
You say that one, yeah. God damn.
That's a tough one.
Oh.
Haney has the better resume.
Oh.
He technically doesn't have a loss, but you can't forget that ass whooping.
That we would never forget that ass.
But he
All right.
technically doesn't have a loss.
I'm going Haney.
Ooh, you going Haney?
I'm
Why is
going
that?
Haney. Oh. Um. I think he's proven a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's more proven than Shakur is, and
Right, right.
I think that I not saying that he has a better skill set. I think he's a better showman
Okay.
than Shakur. That's as far as I'm not gonna say better boxer, better skill set. I think that he's a better showman. I would rather watch Haney than Shakur any fucking night.
I think that's how I felt about T.O. being a better showman than Shakur.
Than Shakur.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, I can
yeah,
see where you're coming from with that.
I don't. Yeah, I gotta take Haney on that one. I don't like I said. We have to factor out his fucking dad, but yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
It's
I'll
fucking
have to go
dead.
Haney on that one. Yeah, definitely,
All
definitely
right.
Haney. Yeah,
I got a couple
for
more
sure.
names. You want to throw a name in there? You want to ask me a one or two or what?
No. You got them all though. I think you got them all. Like I said, I think you got them all. Like I was thinking about Homeboy, but then I keep forgetting what Ben Connor. What he fight at?
Yeah. Connor Ben fights at
Connor Ben,
47,
yeah.
54. He
Yeah,
fought
no,
between
no. So
47 and 54.
yeah, so he ain't even in it. Yeah, no. So I'm good right now. I'm good. You know, now
All
I gotta
right.
get off the phone. Like when we get off this, I gotta start brainstorming now. Now I gotta study more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta get
You,
back on my
you know,
get back in my
I do my
boxing
homework.
bag. Yeah, I gotta do. Yeah, for sure. You had it all put together for real.
Yes, sir. Now I got another question for you. What's a trend in boxing that you think needs to die ASAP? Like just one of these trends out here that just needs to go away like yesterday.
uh, um, chasing that elusive zero.
Mm.
That
Mm-hmm.
that O, that O. And that's the
Trying to
only really thing.
preserve that
You try to, yeah.
all the
But the
time.
funny thing is, if people study boxing, people follow boxing. Um, the greatest boxers have losses.
There's only one that really doesn't.
Right, and then but he was in control of that. After a while,
Right.
he got in control of that to make sure
Right.
that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't have that, if you don't have that capital.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that capital, you can't, finesse shit, swing shit your way.
Right.
Then 9 times out of 10, you're taking that loss. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the funny thing is, the Canelo Canelo loses. To me, he's top to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He even got losses. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So at the end of the day, you don't know what it like. You know what it feels like to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say we woke up and won every fucking day. When we lost, we ain't gonna know how to react.
Right.
We ain't gonna know how to bounce back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're so fucking used to winning.
I feel
So
like
my whole thing.
no. Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. So my thing is this: losing builds character to me. You know
That's
what
where
I'm
I was
saying?
going with it.
Because what happens? What happens after you lose? You don't want to fucking lose again.
Mm-hmm.
Because that the losing is the most hurtful shit ever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So what you're going to do is you're going to fix everything. We'll try to fix everything that went wrong that last fight.
Exactly.
So the shit won't happen again. So not only you're becoming a better boxer, you're becoming a better person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're becoming a fucking how to put shit together. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna conduct yourself the way the last time you fought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is you got one more bad habit that you take it to your next fight, the shit's going to happen again. So you
Right.
just have to become a better person and a better boxer overall. And then what people also got to understand is when that you get that one loss, bro, that don't mean you fucking clean house. Boxing is about cohesiveness.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When the people that's winning, all these boxers out here that's winning, look at their team. Look at their team. The motherfuckers that's winning, the motherfuckers that been together from the fucking mud, that been together, they came up together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't these motherfuckers ain't winning that keep switching coaches. No, they might win one after they switch. But there's no longevity in that. There's no longevity in the weird shit. No longevity in the inconsistency, and
Right.
inconsistent shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, look, you get your ass whipped. Listen, coach, what can we do? Let's go sit down. Let's go get my whole team. Let's go sit down and make sure this shit don't happen again. Or what can we do different to make
Right.
sure this shit don't happen again? What did I do? What did you think I did? And I'll tell you what I thought you did. And get 10 times out of 10, it ain't what the coach did. It's what you did in there. Because like I said, boxing is a lonely sport. So guess what? If he told you, fake, such, and you get out there and you balls to the motherfucking wall and you get knocked out, whose fault is that?
Right.
People
Right.
don't understand that. But then at the end of the day, I'm gonna go work with this dude. I'm gonna go work with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
I have boxers that had 3 different coaches already. Guess what? They're not boxing no more.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I'm working with. I'm not gonna say now. I work with boxers that have 3 different trainers in 5 fucking years.
Sheesh.
Come on, bro. Like you gotta look in the mirror. You gotta look
Yeah.
in the fucking mirror. Bottom line, you gotta look in the mirror. That's what it is. It's like, all right, either that or you gotta put yourself around the right people that you want to build with. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mm-hmm.
firing people, you not holding yourself accountable. That's not building. You're not building yourself up, bro. So let alone
Nope.
you're not gonna be able to build with nobody because you're not even invested in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these boxers are not invested in themselves. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? They just think the shit that they gonna come in here, they gonna beat everybody up. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, once I get that loss, damn, what happened? And they disappear. You know how many boxers I know that 3, 4 fights they get their ass whipped, bro. Never heard from again.
Right.
Never
Right.
heard. I could text you 3 people names that fucking they was coming the best motherfuckers coming out of fucking Philly. They got they 3 wins. They got touched. Never heard from them again. Yo, bro, what's up? When we get back in the ring? Nah, bro, I'm gonna stay at this warehouse.
My mama said I could be a dentist.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now niggas want to get a career. You know what I'm saying? When you get punched. But
Right.
no, that's it's like I said, boxing is it's weird out here, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
you
crazy
gotta
sport.
have yeah, you got like I said, shout out to like you, man, Reg, Rel, man, y'all it's rough out there, man, because it's
Hmm.
just like you gotta have a certain type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? To like to want to stay in it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for the faint of
So
heart at all.
no, no, it's not for the weak. It's not
Nah.
for the weak. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? No, I'm staying away from it. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I wanted to get your opinion. I always ask people, like, I was gonna ask you pound for pound, but forget the pound for pound list. Those are so, who are your favorite fighters to watch right now? Three to
Right
five
now,
guys who are your favorite guys to watch right now.
oh man, I love watching Canelo. I like watching Bivol,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Benavidez. I have to add the young boy now, Mason.
Abdullah Mason. Yeah.
I gotta add Mason. Yeah, that's like about it really for me, man. And I love Boots. Boots. Like I said, I hope after this, I hope Boots is more active. You know what I'm saying? After
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
after this, that's all. Like I said, like I just don't like want. I just want him to stay active because I think him
Nah,
not
I
being
think
active
I think that was some business stuff in the
is
way. I think he
yeah,
wanna he
yeah,
wanna
yeah,
be
yeah.
active.
Yeah, I think he has some issues. Yeah, I read up on that, but I would like to see him fight at least 3, 4 times a year, especially if he getting people out of there. Like I said, I don't like that whole Crawford thing, like him fight Crawford yet, because I think it's a lot of other dudes he could beat up on
Right.
before before
I don't think
before
that fight's
Crawford.
happening. I think Crawford's on
Yeah,
his
I
sunset
don't.
tour, and he's
Yeah,
just gonna.
and I don't. Like I said, I think Boots would be the next Crawford. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I don't think they should fight for him to become the next Crawford. I mean, because
Right.
Boots is Boots. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he should just like I said, they call him the boogeyman and such. But I just think that like this fight, I hope he cleans this dude up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gave it
I
six
hope
rounds max.
6. I'll go one. I'll go one before you. I'll go 5.
5.
I'll go 5. Cause he in
Yeah.
Philly, that shit gonna be lit, bro. That
Yeah.
shit gonna be lit. Like but yeah, I think he's next up. I
Yeah.
think he's next
Yeah.
up.
I think
I
he's
think
next
I
up
think
for
I
sure.
think I think I think I think after this fight, um, that he's with the right people now
Right.
to make that shit happen.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? So
For sure.
yeah, so I want to see him fight at least 3 times a year. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I agree. He
Yeah,
need to get
yeah,
active and start showing these people like
yeah.
what
Just start
Kendrick say.
smacking
Sometimes
niggas.
you
Yeah,
gotta
because
pop out and show niggas like he really
right,
he need to show them
right.
that he really is different.
Well, the funny thing is when you don't fight, that opens the doorway for people to talk shit.
Yeah. Of
You know what
course.
I'm
They
saying?
always
Because
gonna
that's the
doubt
first.
you.
That's the first thing they say. Oh, well, he hasn't fought since then. He hasn't fought since then. The motherfucker was active. They ain't got shit to say about you because you just cleaning motherfuckers up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And that's the one thing I hate about like social media. Like I hate like especially when it comes to boxing because I get into it with people boxing all the time and they're just like, bro, like, do you even follow boxing? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's the thing. I'm a strength and conditioning coach, but I love boxing, and I'm not gonna talk the shit if I don't know the shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like I said, I told the like boxing coaches, oh well, Jermaine, you should do this with your. Do I jump in the ring and tell you what you should be doing with
Right.
your boxing? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm the strength coach, bro. Don't tell me what to do. I don't tell
Yeah.
you to tell him to throw. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I'm excited to what you call. I wish I could fly in, but I'm definitely gonna win to see him. But
Yeah. You
we
know
watch it on
it's gonna be
TV.
crazy.
Yeah, y'all gonna be crazy down there. Watch.
Well, who y'all? I'm being out sleep.
Oh yeah,
After the fight,
right.
I'm gonna roll over, go to sleep.
Well, what
I'm
time?
too old
Yeah,
to be going out.
what time? What? Oh, that's on the zone, right?
Oh yeah.
Is
Yep.
it? So they charging us for that too. They tripping.
I mean, I got my DAZN, John.
Oh no, no, yeah, I string fire out that joint. So
We do
you
not
already
condone
know.
illegal activity in this
You got
podcast.
no copyright infringement, nothing such
Right,
of the
right.
sort. You know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty much it with me, bro. Like I said,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on. Of course, we always
yep,
gonna
yeah.
rap.
Always, 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 always. I
Any
hope
any
I
last
answered all you.
words?
Nah, man. Like I said, I wish you nothing but the best. Like I said, hopefully you get that world champion. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Like I said, you only need one. I want you to have five. So, you know
That's
what I'm
gonna be a lot
saying?
of work, but I'm up for it.
Yeah, yeah. But guess what, bro? That's what you built. You built for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching you. I'm watching you. What's it called? It's a show right now. Like I said, everything will pay off. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
got
you
to tell
working.
yourself.
As long as like
Yeah.
you got to stay working and stay relevant. That's what we say
Yes,
around here.
sir.
Stay working and
Yep.
stay relevant. And you ain't all about social media. Well, you are now. That you got this shit
Yeah,
popping.
I gotta stay working, stay relevant, right?
Good. I
But yeah, I
mean,
just like to talk boxing, so I figure I'd throw my head in as a coach. It's a little different.
yeah. Well, you got to edge up. I mean, you got leg up already. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got leg up on this because this dumbass cat. But you got leg up already because, like I said, you got it up here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got it up here, and you're not you're intellectual. I know a lot of dumb boxing coaches. So
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
wait,
We
wait,
we know
wait,
a few. We know a few.
wait.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, I'd love to come back on.
Oh
Let
yeah.
me know if I
Anytime.
could
I'll
be.
definitely
Yeah,
have you back on again for
yeah. Let
sure. I
me
appreciate
know.
it.
Let me know if I can help. We get other people all up
Oh
on
yeah.
this joint.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
They talk to Rome, hit Rome up. See Rome come on, hit his joint.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll talk to Rome. Try to get Sonny on here. A couple other guys I
Yeah.
rap with
Let
every now
me
and again.
let me know if I can try to help get Jermaine up on this joint. He got
All right.
30 minutes out of his day that you can rap to him.
Right. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
No doubt.
Appreciate the
No doubt,
time
bro.
again. We'll talk.
Yep. No, we was on the joint for like an hour and 20
Oh
minutes.
yeah,
We was
and
just
remember
talking.
this
Yeah.
the second John because we already was on there for like 30
On
before
the joint for like
that. So yeah, it was an hour
tripping.
and a half.
It ain't even seem like that long ago.
Yeah, that's how it happens. You the first episode, money.
Sheesh. Oh boy, I'm the first at something. Right.
It was a good one though. It definitely was a good one.
No, I enjoyed myself for real.
That's what's up. I appreciate you though. I'll
All right,
talk to you.
broski, for sure. All right,
All right.
bro. Later.